Good afternoon, this is Amaury from Olympus, France. I work here as a NDT product specialist, and in this video today I will present you the FlexoFORM scanner using the OmniScan X3. So I'm here with a new file, so I will go straight to the scan plan. My part here that I want to inspect is in steel. The thickness of this part is around 9 millimeters. I will now select the FlexoFORM probe, which is a FA1, 7.5 megahertz, 64 elements. I will now select the wedge for the FlexoFORM, which is this one, SFA1 Flexo, and I press select. Now I'm going to the group configuration, and I will select the type of low 0 degree with overlap. Like this, I will be able to do some raster scanning. And I will change the quantity here to 6. Quantity of elements I will fire with. And I will focus right after the thickness of my part. So my part is 9 millimeter. I will focus at around 12 millimeter. So I can now turn on the pump here. I will lower the gain in order to have a small interface echo here. So I can still lower it a little bit to 5 dBs, for example. I will go in the gate menu here. Select the I gate, and I will select here the first peak and synchronize on the I gate itself. I will now go and select and configure the A gate. Here I will lower a little bit the threshold to 10%, for example, and I will here go with the first peak at edge. Regarding the thickness mode measurement, I will go A edge minus I edge, and to get some nice colored spot, I will go here from 7 to 9 millimeter maximum. So it means that every point that will be under 7 millimeter will appear in red on my C-scan. I will go and then configure my manual TCG. So I will go and place a point right after the interface echo at 0 dB, no gain here. I will add a new point at the first backward echo position here. I will go 9 millimeter and add, let's say, like 12 dBs of gain. So I can saturate here with no problem because it's a thickness measurement for corrosion, and I'm measuring on the edge of the echo. I will now add a third point here that I place at the second backward echo, 18 millimeter, and I can add a few dBs here. Okay, then I will go and set the range here. So I will start at minus 5 here, and I will go 25 millimeters, for example. So like this, I only display 2 back wall echoes, and I will configure also the acquisition rate to about 250 Hertz. Now I can change here the scan type. So I will select a raster encoded and go to edit encoders, and there is this nice feature in the X3, so all my scanners, all impulse scanners are already implemented in the OmniScan X3. So I can select the FlexoFORM here. The resolution here will be 52 millimeter, which is the dimension of the strips. So we see that it's lower than the aperture in this configuration, and we have an overlap of 12% here. So I can click down and it will load automatically all the setups for the encoder. I will now define the area, so the longest distance on the edge from the middle of the elbow to the edge is about 300 millimeters. So I will configure minus 300 here and plus 300 in the other direction. I will go around 12 strips here, which is about 700 millimeter, the circumference of the pipe. And I will preset the encoder here at 0 millimeters. Okay, I will now display the C-scan view, and because I prefer here this color palette, I will load the corrosion one, and it seems like I'm ready for the inspection. Okay, so I can press, once I'm in position here, the play button, and I can start scanning like this. I can press the next button here. Okay. So it seems that there are some spots here on this pipe, which is a pretty good news that I can find them. So now I can press the pause button and I will go in analysis mode. So I can zoom in, for example, on this little corrosion spot here, and I can see that it appears pretty clearly. Okay, at depths of the thickness of 6.74 millimeter. And once I'm done with that, I can unzoom here and zoom out, and I can save the data for a more deepest inspection on a computer, for example, using the WellSite software.